Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I should be here shortly with my guy, Coach Rod. He should be joining me real shortly. And the topic of today is what makes what makes a man a good man. And what it demonstrates, what it's illustrated. Hey, what's going on, David? What's going on, you guys? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, I'm about to bring you in, Rod. Yeah, what's going on? You said good job. Okay, hold on one second. My co-host, he'll be here shortly. But I just want to chop it up real quick. Being a good man is all about having honor, having integrity, and having principles and code of conduct about yourself, behavior, and how you interact with other people.
What's going
Not just in
on, man?
what's going on, man.
I'm rating that much, everything good.
Yeah, I'm good, fam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What makes a man a good man? That's what we're gonna talk about today. So I just gonna give my thoughts on some things that make a man a good man because a lot of men don't know what it means to be a good man. And we just talking about relationship, what it means to be a good man to a woman. So I'm gonna say uh, loyalty and faithfulness is the key. And I believe it takes a real man to be totally faithful to one woman. So I would say loyalty and faithfulness is one of the things that makes a man, a real man. A real man is not a man who just can have sex and create babies, and have women all over the place. And I know society have raised our men up and taught our men, by social media and different reality show taught our men that's what makes a real man. That's not what make a real man. You know, me and my brother here, we trying to reach out, to the men, and let the men know what it means to be a real man. You know, Another thing I would say too is being a man of integrity. A man of integrity. A man that can trust, a man that can settle down with one woman. You know, a lot of men don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying, bro? A lot of men want to have multiple women,
Yeah,
but they don't understand their blessings is wrapped up in a woman. How they treat a woman. And a lot of men miss out on their blessing because they going all over the place having babies, going one for woman. Then they make excuses why they can't be in the child life. Well, me and the mama don't get along. That's not an excuse. And like we talked
nope.
about earlier, man gotta take the responsibility.
Yeah,
Even though okay, you and the child mother don't get along, y'all broke up, y'all used to stay together, whatever. You still gotta have to help that woman raise that child.
yeah. We still
You
got
don't have to be
obligations as a
in the
man.
house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to be in the house, but you don't have to be in the house because that woman didn't make that child by herself.
Oh no, definitely.
You know, so
He was in the
a lot of men fail to
from this
understand
child.
that.
So.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I'm about to say, what makes a good man is basically he's honest within himself. He's honest to his people. He's a mentor. He's a guidance. He's not one guy that show you one face in the public, and then in private he's a different way. The way he is
Yeah,
at work,
I
he's the
like
same
that.
way with his family, with his friends, co-workers, people in his community. He treats everybody with respect. He doesn't disrespect women. He doesn't call them out their name. He doesn't call them the B word, the H word. He has respect. Just like he would want another man to respect his daughter or niece. You know, that's the
I
one
like
thing
that.
that we have lost as black men or just men in general is just the respect. We want to be called kings and we want to be called kings and but the thing about it is we can't be no king if we're not disrespecting our women. That causes us to be a good man. Not just talking about it, but with action.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like how you said, respecting women. You know, uh, I believe, this is what I teach, this is what I believe. Women are reciprocators. They reciprocate off how you treat them. If you sow positive things in a woman, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna reap positive things.
Yeah.
Whatever you sow, that's what you're gonna reap. You're gonna reap whatever you sow. So a lot of fellas don't understand is now if you with a woman and you doing your part as a man, and that woman still not respecting you, then maybe you need to re-examine yourself as a man because you
What's
you
going on,
you
brother?
and I tell people this right here. You teach now about what you accept.
Yeah.
This go both ways, male or female.
Yeah.
You teach people how to treat you. Now, as a man, you shouldn't have to force, your way with a woman to get her to do what, get her to submit and support you and respect you as a man. You love that woman and do the right thing, and she the right woman, she gonna fall in place. She gonna fall in place.
Yeah.
That's what I believe right there, brother.
You know what I mean? You got, like I said, you got to have your own mission statement about you. Like you said before, you are the CEO of your life, and whoever comes into your life, you have to let them know the standard, the rules, the regulations. Just like you, when you go
Right.
to somebody's job, their employer, he tells you what time you got to be at work, what time your lunch break, what time you go
Exactly.
home. And you have to have that same mind frame when you're dealing with people. You can't just you can't just be letting stuff tolerate. You gotta discipline. I don't mean like with Ford, but you gotta let people know that this bothers me and this upsets me, and I'm not one to be a pushover. I'm not a doormat.
Exactly. Exactly. See, and society have taught men like being with one woman and being faithful is soft. You know, going home to your wife, spending time with your wife. Men think that's soft. And me, I don't think that's soft. I think that's a strong man.
Yeah, a strong man.
And like I said on my previous video today, and two, men learn how to turn down attractive women. You know, they will never be successful. They never have a successful relationship.
No.
Men have to learn. So a man that can be faithful to one woman, to me, that what make a man a man.
Yeah.
That even though he got other women out there that's attractive, but guess what? His man on his one only woman. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
She may have
Yeah.
gained weight. A lot of men use that for an excuse. Oh, she let herself go. That doesn't matter. You know, if you say you love her or whatever, you be there for her. You encourage her. If she let
A
herself
lifter.
go, you encourage her.
A
Baby,
lifter
let's
in
get in the gym.
every
Let's do
aspect.
this.
And I was
Yeah,
saying, you got to uplift her positively, mentally, emotionally, physically. Don't just talk about it, but be about it. Help her with her dreams.
yeah,
Help her with her aspiration. Y'all
yeah.
are a team. Y'all are both partners. Y'all on the same team. Trust each other, and understand that you may not have the answer. She may have the answer. She may be specialized in one thing. You may be specialized in the next thing. But it's all about
Exactly.
working together and coming together as a
I
team.
like
You're
that.
not like over her like as far as a dictator, you're your partner. And
Yeah,
she trusts your
I like
lead,
that.
you submit to each other. Submission is a two-way
Yeah,
street.
I like how you said working together as a team because see a lot of people see that the Bible says submit to a man, but that don't mean you control that woman.
Yeah, you don't
And I
control it. You
tell
don't
women,
control it.
and I tell men this: whenever a person trying to control you, that is manipulation. That's not love.
Yeah.
That's a form of witchcraft. They're trying to control you, and this is what people do. If they can control you, they can get in your head and get in your mind. They can pretty much, what I'm trying to say, dictate to you what they can have you doing whatever they want. So whenever a person, man or woman, try to control you, try to get you to do what they want, you already know that's not the one for you. And as a man, you have, as a woman as well, you got to set your standards high. Like I said earlier today, you don't lower your standards for nobody. They gotta if they want to be in your circle, they gotta raise their standards up to you to what you know to what you want. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but I like how you said teammate. That
Yeah,
is
we're
very
teammates. Yeah,
important.
we're partners. We're teammates. We help each other out. We're all trying to achieve different goals. I may be coming
Yeah,
on the back door. You may come in the front door. But we're still trying to meet and
yeah,
intersect. and cross over and stuff.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like how you said, something a real man let his woman make decisions. See, a
Yeah,
real man don't sit there, everything gotta go my way because on the head.
yeah,
See, a real man know his woman's strong point. He know he weak in certain areas, so he let his woman lead in that area.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
know,
She's the head and she submits.
yeah. And see, I break it down like a football team. You got you got the head coach, and you got assistant coach, you got the offensive coordinator, you got the running back coach. Everybody got their own responsibility,
Yeah,
but everybody submitted up under the head coach.
yeah,
Because he responsible for the whole team. But the head coach let his assistant coach do their job. He don't be in their way telling them what to do. I mean, he might, see something to make some correction. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
he's not dictating them. But what? That same thing in a marriage and relationship. You know, being a leader is not about being in control, being in charge. See, and a lot of times women struggle with that. Oh, I can't submit to a man because we've been taught submit means to
dominate,
obey,
aggressive, aggressive.
dominate,
Yeah, aggressive.
let
Yeah,
the
that's not
man
what
rule.
submitting
That's
means.
not what submit means. You know, and you really study that word in the Greek, just like you said, the quarterback call play, but the offensive coordinator working with the quarterback. Everybody
Yeah.
got a role. You know what I'm trying to say? But if you look at that word in the Greek, that word
What's going
submit
on,
means,
Remy? How are you?
come up on and lift up and support.
Yeah,
And that's what submit really in the Greek means, because it was written in the Greek at that time, in the book of Ephesians. That's what submit really means. Come up on it and lift up and support. And that's what a woman role is in a man life, is to come
yeah,
up under him, come up
facts,
on his leadership and
facts.
lift
But
up. And he don't lead with controlling. He lead with love. He lead with love. And like I said on my people video the other day, some women be like, "Oh, I want a man to put his foot down." Listen, a man ain't gotta put his foot down. All a man supposed to do, all a man supposed to do is just love you. When that man love you, see, a real woman know her place. See, when a woman say, "I want a man to put me in my place," that's a woman that gotta grow up some more. She's not ready. See, some people say, "Well, you gonna judge?" I ain't judging nobody, but I'm just keeping it real. When a woman be like, "Oh, I want a man to put me in my place. I want a man to tell me what to do." No, that's
nah,
not a man role. All that man
nah.
gotta do is lead you in love. That's it. When that man leads you in love, if you a real woman, you know you a queen, you're gonna get in your place. You know?
That's what
And so
I'm
that's
saying.
what
You don't have
makes
to be forceful. You don't have
a
to
man
force
that can
yourself.
lead with love.
You don't have to force
Uh-huh.
force yourself. You
Yeah.
have to force yourself and be like, "Oh, I'm the head. I'm the head." You got to lead by example. She should know by your
Exactly.
presence that you are the head, that you are the
Exactly.
leader. She should know when you walk in that door that you are the leader. Not saying, "Well,
Exactly.
I'm the king. I'm
So
the king." No, when
exactly.
you walk into the door, she already knows because of you have been proven. You've been tried. You've been tested through the fire, through the water, through the wind. You've been tested, and
Yeah.
she trusts your leadership. If you can't
Exactly.
even demand that she submit to you, you haven't proven nothing to her. You haven't submitted nothing to her. Like you have to be able to submit. You have to be able to submit to her and show her that you're proven to
Exactly.
make the tough decision. And I don't think a lot of guys realize that. You know.
Exactly. And then you 100% right. And then when you were saying that, what came to my mind back to what I was saying a couple of days ago. See, a lot of men want a
Hey,
woman
what's
to
going on,
submit to them.
Kimberly? What's going
But
on, Kimberly?
I'm thinking, Janine, I appreciate that. A lot of men want a woman to submit to them, and build with them and everything like that. Which I don't have a problem with a woman building with a man. See, I don't have a problem with a woman. I see you coming, but I'm trying to stay focused. I don't have a
Yeah,
problem with a
focus,
woman.
focus, focus, focus.
Get with a man who don't really have everything all what he got.
Yes.
I'm not. I don't teach that. A woman should find a man who got everything. Now if that's what she want, that's her own personal thing. But I don't see nothing wrong with a woman getting with a man and helping that man achieve those things together, and they building together.
Yeah.
But I tell most men, you gotta have a vision though.
Yeah.
And I want to say to the men, like you say, you want a woman to help you build. But my first question is to you: do you want to marry that woman, and do you have a vision?
Yeah. You gotta have a
Because
blueprint.
if you
You
don't
gotta
want
have
to
a
marry that
blueprint.
woman, why should a woman help you build and you don't want to get married? See, a lot of men want the woman to help them build and commit themselves to them. You know, they want that husband benefit, but they don't want to accept the responsibility of a husband. They don't want to be faithful to one woman, so they just, oh, help me build, and then the woman help them build,
Yeah,
give
he
all her time
often
and
next
energy
woman.
and her resources, and then
He often next
then
woman.
that man leave that woman to be with
Exactly.
somebody else. So in other words,
Exactly.
that woman just
No,
help you build for another woman. You know
no,
what I'm
that's
trying to
not.
say?
Yeah, that's not cool.
So yeah, bro.
You know,
Yeah,
you talking about building. If you're gonna help this man build, then he need to have a vision. He need to have a vision board. He can't just be talking, 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 and then there's no action. There's no plan from 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. You should
exactly.
know
No plan.
what direction y'all are going on. It should not. You should not keep
Exactly.
asking what are we? What are we? He should know. He should know that look. This is the game plan. This is when we're getting married. This is when
Exactly.
this is we're not waiting. We're not. A man is about purpose, about drive, about he has ambition. He's not
Exactly.
sitting there waiting around for you to tell, waiting on you like you're his mom. He's not. You're not his mother. You know. He takes action.
Exactly.
He's accountable.
That's the main important thing, my brother. I try to get men to see. First of all, for a woman to help you build, you gotta have vision. You gotta have a plan.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have a plan.
A
And
lot
it's a
of these guys
doggone
don't have
shame.
that.
Most women got more drive and ambition than a man do.
Right.
Because, you know, I have had, you know, women reach out to me, you know, as a coach, you know, if I'm one of my advice, you know, I'm with this man, you know, he only want to work part time. You know, I got full time job. You know, it's not saying that she don't want to be with the man, just want to work a part time, but she see the man ain't got no drive.
Yeah. You don't want no drive, no
She
ambition.
ain't got no drive. You know what I'm trying to say? And she got to push him to get a full time job. A woman should have to push a man. A man should know his purpose, have a vision, and know what he wants in life.
Yeah.
And a woman cannot submit to a man if that man don't have no vision.
Facts.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Facts. I mean, you should have a vision. You should know. You should know that you want to be something in life. You don't want to just be existing. You want to be living in your purpose. You don't want to just be existing and just
Exactly.
living life. You know, that's one thing a lot of guys don't tell. They just you go through all life. You go to school and you go to college, but it's like you don't really when you really find time for what you really want to do, what your purpose is. You're feeling everybody else's dream, but when are you going to focus on yourself and focus on your vision
Exactly.
and your blueprint? You know.
Yeah.
And
And a lot of
honestly,
men gotta realize, you know, a lot of men gotta realize, you know, when you talk about for a woman to submit to you, that woman gotta build trust in you. A real woman, a woman that's a queen, she ain't just gonna submit to anybody. You gotta show her that you are that you gotta make her feel comfortable that she could trust your leadership.
yeah,
So a lot of men like say, hey, the Bible says submit, but can this woman trust you to be her head? Because you are her head. And see, men gotta realize you the head, you not the tail. You the authority figure.
yeah,
And men don't know how powerful they are. Men don't know the powerful creature that God made them. They don't know that men have so much power and so much authority. And like I said this earlier, I'm gonna say this again. The scientists and doctors have said when a man is present in the home, a child IQ is higher just by his presence alone.
yeah,
Now imagine if that man active in that child life and doing the right thing by that child. You know what I'm trying to say? That's how important a man is in the home.
yeah,
That's how important a man is because he have that influence.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
know that and like I said before too. A woman. God created her to be a nurturer. God created a man to be the disciplinarian, the one that, because what men got the influence.
Yeah,
Men got the influence. But for a man to put everything on a woman, oh man, it's her job to do that. A real man, they take responsibility.
yeah, exactly. I
They
mean,
say,
it's just too
I'm
much on
responsible
our
for this. If
plate.
the house ain't right, I'm responsible for this. Let's get this together.
Yeah, it's too.
Let's
It,
get this
wait,
together.
yeah,
It's responsibility.
yeah. I feel like it's just too much on a woman. You know, she got to get out there, work, cook, clean, submit, and then you still want her to have sex with you.
Exactly.
Like that's just too much on her
Exactly.
plate. And like, where are the men at? Why are they not? Why are they not in the home? Why are they not focused on their children? They so worried about being in the strip clubs, want to get with that one, this one. I'm like, be there with
There
your
you go.
child. set the foundation within your children, so that way you
exactly,
plant them. So when you leave this earth, you have something you have passed down a legacy, your legacy. I don't think people, and I don't think
exactly,
a lot of men understand the power of their seed and their legacy. Once
exactly,
once once it's all over with, I don't think a lot of guys realize that. They're so worried about the right here, right now. But what seeds are you planting for the next 20, 30, 40 years? What are you doing to transform this life right now so your children can live in a better life? What are you doing? What are you actually
exactly.
doing? You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's more to it than life than partying and going to the strip club. It's more
Yeah.
to it than life than that right there. And I believe it is. When a man commit himself to one woman, and when the man honor his woman, the favor of God gonna come upon that man's life. Cause the good book said when the man finds the wife, finds a good thing
Your
and
favorite,
find
yeah.
favor
Yeah.
and find favor. See, a lot of men don't understand that woman is your faith. That woman is your favor.
Facts.
She the favor. She the
Facts.
favor. And I saw a comment. Women not marriage material. You can't say all women are not marriage material.
No,
There's a lot of
that's
women out there
crazy.
are marriage materials.
A
A
lot of
lot of
women,
women
a
out.
lot of
You
black
got
women, a
some
lot of
women.
women in general are marriage material.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
don't get me wrong, you got some women that's not marriage material.
yeah, that's all.
But as a
That's
man,
all.
you gotta know within yourself. You gotta be able to pick, within yourself, what is a good woman to you, what you want in a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody may want something different in a woman.
Facts.
But
Facts.
it's not fair to say women are not marriage material. Because you can't put all women in the same category.
No, you really
You
can't.
know, you got some good women out there that want a good man. You know, but what are you doing as a man? Focus on you. You get yourself right.
Yeah.
Find your purpose. Get a
Yeah.
vision. Once you find your purpose should be lined up. After you find your purpose, you gotta get a vision. How to make that purpose come to pass. Get a vision. Get some plans, some goals that you want to achieve. Cause remember, the man, you the head. You the head.
Yeah.
So every head, every CEO, he the visionary.
Yeah.
You know
Facts.
what I'm trying to say? But
Facts. He's
again,
a
I want a
visionary.
woman to submit to me. And you ain't even got no vision. You don't even know your purpose as a man. Why you here for? You're
That's what
not
I'm
here to
saying.
go to the club and throw your money, hey. You're not here for that. You ain't here for that. You got purpose. You
Yeah.
got purpose.
Facts.
For example, like what man you doing, brother? This is our purpose. We
Yeah.
found out, this vision here.
Yeah.
This vision here. You can't expect a woman to submit to you, and you ain't got nothing for her to put her hands on. I mean, you ain't even got no goals, no dream, no vision, or nothing. So
That's what I'm saying.
without a vision, people perish.
Facts.
You know. You want to add something to it, brother?
Oh no, oh no, you good, fam. I just feel like as young men or just men in general, we gotta find our purpose in life. It can't. It's not all about going to club and going to strip clubs and stuff like that. You gotta find what you was created for. Not to be having all this fun. Nothing wrong with having fun every now and then, but you gotta stay focused, stay grinding day in and day out. And like I said, the guys that sitting up here complaining about child support and this or that, I mean, you put yourself in a situation, and
Yeah,
you gotta find a way out. Do what you gotta do. You might have to work 2, 3 jobs. A man doesn't make excuses. A man is accountable, and
exactly.
and he's accountable for himself and the people around him. Like it's on me. I'm the cover. I'm supposed to be the leader, so it's on me. Like I said, no CEO, no manager can keep pointing fingers at associates. He has to take it eventually.
Exactly. And I like what you said about a real man doesn't make excuses. He takes responsibility, and that's one thing I'm trying to get men to see. It's one thing I always tell my queen sisters that follow me. Listen, if a man don't, if you don't see leadership in this man, you don't submit to this man. If he always making excuses,
Yeah,
well, I don't want to get married because I ain't got no my money game got to get right. I don't want it, but he got all excuses why he don't want to get married. But he good with coming and
we'll
having
get to
sex with you though.
yeah, you want to lay in the bed
He
with you
good with
though.
coming and laying up with you though. But he don't want to get married because he ain't got no money or his money game ain't right. You know what I'm trying to say? But all the woman got to do is say, "Come on over. I want to spend a little time with y'all." You can do that though. You don't make no excuse when it come down to land with a woman. But when it come down to being a man, oh, you got an excuse. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
that's what I'm
See,
saying.
these are example of grown boys. And see, this is why I teach.
Rumble,
And like I said,
yeah.
I just keep it real. I just keep
Burn
it
it
real.
on you.
That's a grown boy. I always got an excuse. Oh, I can't get married. Oh, but I don't spend time with
Burn
kids.
it
Well,
on
she
you.
won't let me. Oh, listen, ladies, men, a real man, they take responsibility. They
Yeah,
make things
burn it.
happen. So
Yeah.
one thing I learned about a man, men do what a man want to do. If they want to do something, they're gonna do it. If a man want to be a professional basketball player, he gonna do it. He gonna
Yeah.
get up early in the morning. He gonna work, shoot basketball. He gonna do it because that's what he really want. That's what his passion is.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with dating and marrying a woman. Men do what they want to do, and a real man let a woman know, hey, I live for my wife, and right now I see you potential to be my wife, and and my goal is to get married. That's my vision. And I tell women, if a man not talking like that, he got all these excuses. Now, listen, ladies, if you want to get married now, if you good with being in a relationship, you good with being a career dater, that's fine. That's between you and God. But if you want to get married, if you want a husband, you gotta look for these qualities in a man. If a man talking all
But
that foolishness, making all these excuses, back off. They ain't the one.
but the
They ain't the
only
one.
but the only issue is that there's not enough men are good men to share for the sisters though. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I said before, a lot of brothers are on the deep down low. A lot of them are in prison.
Hello. Hello.
There's not that many to really to share. You know,
Hello.
so it's like how can they really choose better if there's not that many viable options? You know,
Yeah. I,
so
and you 100% right. You hit the nail right on right on the right on. You hit the hammer right on the nail, bro.
yeah,
And that's exactly what I have said before, plenty of time before, that women don't have that many choices. You know what I'm trying to say? Because like you said, you know, uh, like they say it's 7 women to 1 man.
yeah.
So women are already
Our
outnumbering man.
number
And
is
then to the 1 man, a lot of percent of the 1 man are in prison. A lot of percent of the 1 man, on the down low, or they funny. You know, a lot of percent of the men they confused about their sexuality.
yeah.
They don't know how to lead. So a woman ain't really got no much that much to show for. But
Yeah.
one thing I can say to a woman, I do believe there are some good men out there. And as a woman that wanted a good man, a woman that want to get married, you just gotta be patient. And as a woman that got a future, you gotta be patient. You gotta get your vision, find your purpose as well. Be an independent woman. Get yourself in a position where you straight financially. You don't need a man because of finances, but you desire to be with a man. Because if that man don't get right, if that man don't act right, guess what? You got the means to get about the relationship. You know what I'm trying to say? Ladies, don't never put yourself in a position where that you gotta depend on this man to take
Hold
care of you.
on, hold
Uh-uh.
on, brother.
While you're single, get on your grind. Get
Hold
on
on,
your
brother.
hustle.
Hold on,
Hey,
brother.
whatever you like to do. Uh-uh.
Hold on 1 second. Kimberly said, if a
All
man
right.
can make his own dream and vision come true, how can I expect him to lead? That was what
A
Kimberly
man
said.
can't make his own dreams and come true. I expect him to lead. Well, to answer that question, if a man can make his own dreams and vision come true, well, to be honest with you, a man, like they say, beside every good man, there's a woman. I believe in that. See, what a lot of people don't fail to realize how important a woman is in a man's life. And you got to understand this. I'm taking back to the beginning. God said it's not good for man to be alone, not be lonely, but alone. So let me make him a
Facts.
helpmate.
Facts.
So that was suitable for him. So your purpose as a woman is to help him to fulfill his vision and his dream. If we can do it if we can do it by ourselves, I mean, why God created a woman? God put
Yeah.
some things
I
in
mean,
the woman
we
that He
need
didn't put
women.
in us. So we need we
That's what I'm saying.
need women
We
to
need women in our
help
life.
us fulfill that. But in order for that to happen, the man got to have the dream and the vision, though. You see what I'm saying? So if a man, so the first thing that he got to do, He gotta have a dream and a vision. Get with the right woman that's suitable to him. Then that woman put her hands on his dream, his vision. Then boom, you know,
That's what I'm saying.
it's gonna grow. So, and what I believe is a woman is a man teammate. She's your
Yeah.
she's your helper. You know, she's your helper. And you know, and a true woman, she will come alongside her man. Like I said, as long as that man is treating her right, as long as that man marrying her, as long as that man, you know, got vision and know his purpose, a good woman, a true woman will come along beside that man and put her hands on his vision, his dream, and guess what? That thing gonna take off. But at first, it all start with that man, you know. I mean, they can't take care of it. Yeah,
But
you
it's all
know,
about.
same question.
I'm just saying, it's all about depositing into each other. It's not all about just what she's doing for you. It's about how can I impact her and empower her. You know, it's not all about what she can do for me because I'm more of a giver. It's all about what can I do to make sure her life is better in
Yeah,
any one the way that it's found. You know, because if I meet you and you're in the ruts, it's my job to and I expect you to be my wife. Then I need to make sure that you're in the best health and best condition possible, you know, so I can be able to cover you and protect you and love you unconditionally and love you.
exactly.
And I just,
And there's one thing, brother,
you know,
it all come down to vision. And I'm gonna tell you from my personal experience. You know, once I found my purpose and got my vision, once I know who I am as a man,
you're
my
welcome
whole
to.
life have changed.
Yeah.
My whole life has changed. And a lot of men struggle with this. They don't, you know, and I tell you, you got a lot of men, and I tell you, even the ones that been in prison, even the ones that got a record that got locked up. And I try to encourage them, listen, there's still hope for you. Don't let society tell you that because you got a record that it's over for you. You could
No, it's
turn that
not over.
around.
Facts.
You could
When
turn
you
that
talk to the
around.
right people,
They
you
might
get
not give
up.
you another chance, but guess what? You could be successful. But do
Hmm.
you have a vision for it? Do you have do you know your purpose yet? See, a lot of men they give up because oh man, I got a record, man, ain't nobody gonna hire me. Create your own job. Do your own thing. Listen, a real man, he go to work. A real man,
Yeah.
a grown boy make excuses. Well, nobody ain't gonna hire me. I got a record. A real man, you can get on back of a lawn truck. A lot of the small, the mom and pop lawn service got 2 or 3 trucks. Hey, bro, let me cut grass with you. Find you a lawn
Yeah.
truck. Get on, go cut grass. Do something. You can do something. Make some money.
Yeah. He gonna cut
Save your
grass.
money.
He gonna mow lawns. You
You know
know,
what
he
I'm
gonna do
saying? It's
something to
something,
make sure his
bro.
family is
I don't care
covered
what your
though.
record is. A man should always be working. It's work out there for you to do. You just gotta do it. You might can't go get no corporate job, no 9 to 5 because your record, yeah. But
No,
you can
but the thing
start
about it
somewhere.
is the thing about it, you work at McDonald's that low paying job until you find out you try to find something high paying. You don't just
Exactly.
stay still as a man. You always constantly involved in trying to change your life. You don't get stagnant as a man, you know. You can't
You
get stagnant.
exactly. And,
You're
and,
always
and,
trying to
and
grow each and every
this one
day,
thing.
each and every second of your life, you gotta grow. You don't get stagnant, you don't make excuses. You don't make excuses. You
Exactly.
gotta be able to have it. You know, I'm not saying that every
And
time
this
you're
one thing
gonna have it, because sometimes you're not gonna have it. That's just being
yeah,
honest. And sometimes
yeah.
she might have to
And then
hold
one
you
thing
down, but it's gonna be temporarily though. It ain't gonna be
exactly,
no long term.
exactly.
3, 4 years,
Long term
no.
thing. That's what
Like
I'm
I
saying,
said,
bro.
stuff happens.
And nothing wrong with a
Stuff
woman
happens.
holding a man down
Yeah,
who made mistakes, who want a second chance in life. But like you said, temporarily. It ain't gonna be no
for
long
real.
term thing. But that man gotta have a drive though. That man gotta be, he can't. And see, a lot of men get complacent with they woman holding them down. So now that temporary thing become 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. He still nobody ain't gonna hire me, and she's still working and doing everything. Nuh-uh. Like
Facts.
brother said. temporarily. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a woman holding things
Temporarily.
down. But guess what? As a man, you got to have drive. You got to have
That's what I'm
ambition.
saying.
You got to take you a job. If they ain't gonna give you no job, take you a job. Start your own
Yeah.
job. Create your own job. You got a lot of men. I know some men that been to prison. They millionaires now. Here's a guy. He been to prison. This man, but he loved to cook though. He loved to cook. Even when he was in prison, he was cooking. He loved to cook. So this man made his mind up. When this man got out, he was on Steve Harvey. When this man got out, he started working on his cooking. He started working for a restaurant and all that. But guess what? They own his own restaurants now. See, you can't tell me a
That's
man
what I'm
can't get
saying.
himself together. It's all about driving ambition. You know what I'm trying to say? I
Yeah,
don't
you
care
gotta
what
figure out
society
what
may
you
say to
like to
you.
do.
Exactly.
No, I'm
Exactly.
saying,
And that's what
I'm
that
saying you
man
gotta
did,
figure
you
out
know?
what you're good at. What you may be that might not be the next man, and vice versa. Figure out what it is that makes
Exactly.
you drive that fire every time you wake up. That burns. I want to do this. I want to accomplish this. You know, and it might be different. It might not.
Exactly.
That might be something simple that that you may think I want to do this, but
Exactly.
it may not be approved by your friends and family. But it's like something I know I'm good at, and I know I can make a difference in people's lives, make changes in people's lives.
Exactly.
You know, so
You right about that, brother.
that's my
Like the
insight.
good book say, your gift will make room for you. Your gift will make room for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody got a
Yeah,
gift. And
yeah,
once a man know what his gift is and learn how to tap into that gift, can't nobody stop you, brother. Can't nobody stop you. And that's the only way you're gonna
yeah.
get back on your feet. You gotta get a vision. Like you said, you gotta find out what work for you. What work for somebody else may not work for you. You gotta find out what you're good
Facts.
at. What you know what I'm saying? Once you find that, you work on that.
But
Can't nobody stop
the
you.
problem is, Rod, Coach Rod, the problem
Uh-huh.
is everybody wants to be like everybody else. Nobody wants to jump out the box and be their own unique self. Everybody wants to do what everybody else do.
Exactly.
You know, everybody want to be their own
And the
innovator,
average black man,
their own pioneer and stuff.
yeah. And the average black man wanna be a rapper. Everybody wanna be a rapper. I wanna be a rapper.
Yeah,
40 something years old, 45 years old, still trying to be a rapper. Come on, bro. Really? Everybody ain't meant to be a rapper. You know, stop trying
you
to be
know, just
like
like everybody not trying to make
Puffy,
it
this
in the
guy over
NBA,
here.
the NFL. You know, not everybody gonna make
Exactly.
pros, and you got to be
You
realistic,
know,
and
everybody
you know,
exactly. You may not be a NFL player or NBA player. You gotta find out what you know what I'm trying to say, what you're good at. Everybody
but
got their own purpose, you know?
it's very important
Mm-hmm.
for like parents to instill to find out what their children are into, so they can tell them early, so they can start the dream, the vision early, not wait till they're in their mid
Yeah, you're
20s,
right.
early 30s. That's the issue, you know. You got to start when they're young, when they're
Yeah.
more impressionable, when they have more drive.
Yeah.
You know, just telling kids
Yeah,
to
I
go to
agree.
school every day and learn. It's like that's not really benefiting them like that.
Yeah.
Then they get
Yeah.
out here, don't know what to
I agree
do.
with you 100%. I agree with you
What?
100%. You right on point. I'll tell you right now, man, you think alike. 'Cause I think the same way with that right there, bro. You
What you
know,
mean?
it's all start where when they're young and I look at it too, parents got to groom their kids, you know. It is a lot of times parents try to make their kids be something that they want them to be, you know,
Yeah.
because you used to be a nurse, now you want your daughter to be a nurse. And I don't seen, you know, a young girl go through this. She was like, I don't want to be no nurse. That's not my heart desire. That was her thing. Cause I was like, you know, why you want to go back to nursing school? Why you want to go back? That's not what I want to be. So when she said that, I said, you know, she got a point. I can't make nobody do something that they don't want to do. You know,
Yeah.
she said that's not my thing. So a lot of times as parents, don't let our we don't let our child discover their gifts and the thing that they want, their passion, because we want them to do what we think they should do. We want them to
Yeah.
walk in our footsteps, and you 100% right with that. And that could be a problem as well. With the problem that as well, because the stuff that I know now. I learned this, on my own. I learned this a lot by reading, reading a lot of books, all this stuff. The knowledge that I have now, I've learned, and and I would say, I grew up in the church, and even in the church, we were taught be faithful to God, pay your tithes and offering, pray. and God gonna work everything out. That's not true. You gotta faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. You have to go get it. Yes, I do believe in, praying and all that, but at the same time, if you finish praying, you gotta make things happen. Because a lot of people don't know faith without works is dead. And what we've been taught, even in the Christian community, just
Going
wait on
over
God.
content.
And,
Going over.
and God gonna work everything out. God ain't gonna do nothing if you don't get off your behind. Get some ambition and get a drive. Find your purpose and your vision. That's when it's gonna happen. See, this is why I don't get into all that. Everybody who shared this video in 10 days, you're gonna be blessed and all that kind of stuff. Ain't not gonna happen. You ain't gonna be blessed like that. The only
No,
way you're
you're
gonna
gonna
be
have to.
blessed if you get up off your behind and go to work. See, we weren't taught that. We weren't taught about purpose and vision growing up. We was taught, just wait on God and be in good courage and all that stuff. Praise the Lord, yeah. But guess what? At the end of the day, we were going home still broke. Praising God, paying tithes, offering, going home. We put man at our door. Cause why? We wasn't taught about purpose and vision.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
weren't taught the way of going after the thing that you want in life. It's more to it than just sitting there and just praising and waiting on God. No, you got to go get it. You got to be ambitious. You got to wake up in the morning. You got hunger for success. And that's what I try to teach men. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be successful? How bad do you want to be a faithful husband? How bad do you want to be able to provide for a woman, and be the head and lead and protect and be her covering?
be the
Do you want
covering.
it bad
Be the
enough?
covering.
So, bro, ain't no excuses, bro. No excuses,
I don't really think that a lot of these men really want to do all that. They don't want to put in the work, the effort. They just want the benefits of it. You just want the check. You
Yeah,
don't want to.
yeah,
You want to put the hard grind, the hard head on and grind. You just want the check. You
exactly.
want it to come easy to you.
They
Like,
want the
okay.
easy way out. They want to get hired from a job and never do what they want, bro. They want to get hired from the job and never show up to work and still get a check, still get the benefits, still get the medical insurance, still get the 401k, but never go to work.
Facts.
That's what these men want. You know what I'm saying? They want the benefits of a husband, but they don't want to put in the work to be the husband.
Facts.
And ladies, listen, I tell my ladies this right here, my queen sisters that follow me, listen, don't never give a man your body who's not willing to give his life for you. You understand that? Don't never give a man, if he's not willing to sacrifice and lay his life down for you like Christ, he don't deserve your body. If he's not willing, what I mean by that, by giving his life for you in marriage, if he's not willing to lay his life down and sacrifice for you in marriage, he don't deserve that precious thing you got between your legs. That's yours. Keep it closed. Keep it closed. And put a seal on it. No ringing, no dinging, baby. No ringing, no dinging. Straight up. That's how I teach it, brother. You know me, I keep it real. I keep it real, man. Yes, sir. I keep it real. If a
No,
man
but
not willing to commit himself to you, you don't commit yourself to him.
the thing about
Straight
it
up.
is, you can say that to the women, but you got to go on the young boys. Like, look, unless she has my last name, then I'm not gonna really try to have sex with her. If you're gonna go that route, you can't just try to just talk to the women. You gotta, men, like,
Yeah.
you gotta set the standard. You gotta lead her better. You can't just have all the pressure on her to close her legs. If we're just allowing men to just go out here and just screw
Oh yeah.
everything,
No,
have
yeah.
that double
No, I
standard,
agree with you. Yeah, I'll give it you 100%. I'll give it you 100% that the man ought to be, like you say, have responsibility too, but as well. But at the same time, I'm just trying to teach my queen sisters how valuable they are, you know, and that's why I do that. It's not to say that everything is on the woman to keep her leg closed. I'm not saying that, but at the same time, as a woman can't control what a man do. That's all I'm saying. You can't control what a man do. You can only control what you do. As me, I can control what I do. I can't control what a woman do. I can preach all day. When a woman start using men won't start doing that. But guess what? I can control about what I accept in my life.
yeah.
So I'm not putting everything on pressure on a woman to tell her to keep her leg closed. I'm just trying to teach a woman how to value themselves and let a woman know that, hey, listen, if a man won't be with you, if a man want what you got, he had to give his life. That's all I'm saying. Don't never give a man your body who's not willing to give his life for you. Not saying that everything is on a woman, but a woman got to know at the same time, she got to be her self-esteem. But you know what? I'm your favorite factor. If you don't want this, cool. But guess what? Guess what? If you ain't gonna marry me and commit to me, I'm keeping these things closed, baby. I'm keeping these things closed. Because at the same time, men gonna do what they do. They gonna do what they do regardless. But guess what? If a woman know her worth, guess what? He can't use her. He can't take
But
advantage of her.
the
Because
issue with that,
guess what? No.
no, I was going to say the
Yeah,
issue
go
with
ahead, bro.
that is that a lot of women are a lot more aggressive nowadays. You know, they don't want to sit here and wait till marriage because what about if they get married and the man can't get he can't get it up or he can't perform, he can't satisfy her sexually, then
Yeah.
what? You know,
But
so it's a lot of things
see
that
the
it's
thing
on the
about it
woman.
is, and that is true.
Yeah,
That is true. But think
they
about
want
it
to know.
is,
They
see, and
want to
this is
know
why I see people.
before you say I do. They need to know how this man is in
Yeah,
bed. A lot of men I've heard
exactly.
that they can't perform or they have dick out like erratic dick out, you know, where they can't really get it up,
Mm-hmm.
they can't satisfy a woman, and that's the one thing a lot of women would caution too. You know, it sounds good to wait till marriage, but a lot of women they want to test drive
Yeah,
even before. You know, they're a lot more aggressive nowadays. They don't want to wait and then
yeah,
find out you can't get it up or you can't really satisfy her sexually. You know.
yeah. I see one thing. See the one thing about me. I don't try to force. I don't try to force every woman to wait for marriage. That's not what I do. Even though I am a Christian, even though I don't condone sex for marriage, but at the same time, I know people gonna do what they want to do. So me, I let people make they. You got some women they prefer to wait for marriage. So if that's what you want to do, that's for you. You got some women they want to test out before they get married. So even as a coach, see, I am a Christian, but as a coach, I gotta learn. Everybody that reach out to me may not be a Christian. So I don't tell every woman waiting for marriage. That's their own personal opinion or their own personal value or whatever. But I'm teaching a woman before you give a man your body, make sure this man want to give you his life. Which meaning y'all may not be married, but this man got plans on marrying you. This man showing you he husband material. Now,
Yeah.
whether you want to get sick before you get married, that's on you. You know what I'm trying to say? I tell women this straight up. That's on you. And when I coach women, I ask them, "Are you a Christian or what?" I want to know more about them, so I know how to handle them. If they're not a
Okay.
Christian, then I won't try to force them to not have sex with a man because that's their own personal thing. But if she say I'm a Christian, then I got to deal with it the Christian way.
I
See,
feel
I
you.
don't. One thing about me, I don't enforce my Christian views on everybody. As a coach, you really can't do that because you can't tell nobody what to do. As a coach, you gotta let people. You gotta let people make up their mind what they want to do. Because if you tell them what do this, do that, and then that don't work, then guess what? It's on you. But
Yeah.
if you let them say, like for example, I can't tell a woman, "Hey, leave him." I can say that, but guess what? She gotta want to leave him.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say now what you want to do. You gotta make a decision. When I'm coaching a woman, I tell them what you want to do. You told me he cheating on you, telling me this and that right there. So what you want to do? You gotta make a decision. Do you want to stay or you want to leave? It's up to you. Because I realize at the end of the day, a person gonna do what they want to do. So
Facts.
if they tell me that I want to stay, I don't try to convince them to leave because guess what? If it don't work out, they're gonna come back at me.
Yeah.
So if they tell me they want to stay now, if I feel like a woman should leave a man, what I would do is I would say, now you think you deserve this? Just say if a woman say, well, he cheating on me, he dogging me out, he doing this to me, right? In my mind, I want to tell her, hey, you need to get up, you need to leave that man. He beating on you, cheating on you. But I gotta, as a coach, I gotta address it a different way. So I gotta ask her. So do you think is this love? And this is what I do. I ask women, in your mind, love you, you're not getting what you want. So by the time that coaching session over, they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gone. But not me literally saying, man, leave that man, he ain't no good. You know what I'm trying to say? And
Yeah.
back to what I was saying. So I don't force every woman to wait for marriage. I tell women that's your own personal, your own personal goal that you're trying to achieve. That's your own thing. But at the same time, if you're gonna give a man your body, make sure you got some commitment. Don't give a man your body who's not telling you that he want to commit himself to you, who's not proving his loyalty to you, who's not being faithful to you. That's what I mean by that. I ain't trying to, force everybody to wait for marriage. Like I say, that's every woman certain thing because some of them want to test it out. That between them. Hey, I'm not a judge. I'm not a judge. I'm a
I
coach.
tell you,
I'm a
I tell
coach,
you, man. I'm
motivational
just letting
speaker.
you know, man. I just letting you know. No, they're not gonna try to
Yeah,
wait for marriage. They want to know how it is before
yeah, yeah,
before the man
yeah.
says I do.
Again, you got some women that wanna wait, and some women don't.
Yeah.
Everybody got their own. I believe like everybody entitled to their own way of what they want to do. I shouldn't have to. Hey, don't do this and don't. Nuh-uh. If a woman or a man want to test the waters, hey, that's on you. But
Hmm.
at the same time, you know, I teach women don't be so quick to open their legs up to a man. And this man, this man don't even want you. This man have told you that he don't even want a relationship with you. He just want to be your friend. And women do this all the time. The man told you he want, and you still let the man have sex. That's all. Before this man get your body, make sure y'all on the same page. Now you good with friend with benefits, then hey, that's on you too. That's why I teach women now. You want that? I ain't trying to tell you how to live your life, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some advice. Now you just want friend with benefit, but you gonna get the consequences that come along with friend with benefit. And a man ain't gonna value you, and chances are he ain't gonna. If you want marriage, if you ever want to get married to this man, he ain't gonna marry you. He ain't gonna marry you because why? He already getting the. And a lot of times, so many times, women run behind these men. They figure if I sleep with this man, if I give him my body, this man gonna fall in love with me. He gonna
What?
marry me. I'm gonna change him. And I tell women, you can't do that. So if you are going to sleep with a man, make sure that y'all got a connection. Make sure that y'all got the same. Y'all have the same purpose.
What's the
Don't be
issue?
like 2 years later. I'm just talking, but don't be like 2 years later. I want to know what my position in a relationship. You've been sleeping with this man for 2 years, and you don't even know what the title is. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, brother? But yeah,
Yeah,
go
I feel
ahead.
you. I feel you. I ain't even cut you off. I'm just saying, that's
No, it's
how
okay.
culture that's culture we taught our women that have sex. We haven't taught them that we're going to value them to long enough to commit to them before we try
Yeah,
to go sexually. A lot of guys, especially a lot of like dating coaches, they'll tell the men, you gotta try to advance early. You gotta try to get sex out the way. Then you can try to get to know her and stuff. They trying to do stuff backwards. Instead of telling them,
yeah,
you know what, let's try to get to know her, get to know her. Let's go meet her family. Let's go meet her friend. Let's take her out on a
exactly.
date. A lot of these guys don't even want to go out on dates. They don't want to take you out,
Mm-hmm.
let alone try to meet your parents and try to figure out who you are as a person. A
Exactly.
lot of women. They just like, look, I just want to have sex. They're not trying to have commitment or commit to her. And that's one thing that
Mm-hmm.
guys got to realize is just be honest. I think if you want further benefits, you got to let the woman know and don't be trying to sell her no
Yeah,
dream.
yeah, I agree.
If you know you're not going to try to give her no wing and be faithful to her, don't sell her no dream. Just tell
Uh,
her straight up what you want.
yeah, and it's up to that woman whether she wants the same thing or not.
That's what I'm saying. Just be
If she
honest.
wants something different, and see, back to what I say, I teach my women. If you want something different, if he telling you that what he want, if you want something different, then you got to pull up. But if you want
Opinion.
that, then
One
hey,
more opinion.
that between you and him. That between you and him. Hey, like I said,
What else, sis?
but like back you
One
were
more
saying about
opinion.
like dating coaches and all that too. That's why people got to be careful what dating coach they pick. See, you can't pick your dating coach because everybody's a dating coach and relationship coach. I mean, they give you some crazy advice. And if you got coaches telling men to go ahead and do all this stuff right here, hey, that's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't advise a man. I would advise a man to do the right thing, commit to one woman, whether you want to be a Christian or not. It's just the right thing to do. Commit to one woman, get you a wife, find you a queen, settle down. Because it's a proven fact that men who just want to sleep around and do all that, and you're right, the culture we living in is that way.
Yeah.
But guess what? I don't care what everybody else doing. I know what I'm doing. Hey, just like I said today, a woman inbox me her vagina, show me her body. Hey, you want to come? My place. You go up in my town. You ain't gotta get in the hotel. Come stay with me. Everybody else doing it, right? The coach is telling me. You say the coach is telling these men do that,
Yeah.
but guess what? I'm gonna do it by the race because honestly, you all my life.
Yeah.
You know what I say? I'm not gonna let nobody. So if I want to hire me a coach, I'm gonna hire you somebody that's on my level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? That's gonna teach me the right way, not what everybody else doing, not what the world doing, or not what that person else doing, because that's a dangerous thing to do. Just to get all this stuff and sleep around, and get all out of your system, and you get it first and all that. But again, you know, everybody got their own choices that who they want to pick to follow, what they want to do. But at the same time, it goes back to everybody individual core values and how they value themselves.
Yeah.
It goes back to what we was talking about earlier today about that core value and how you value yourself.
Facts.
I'm at a point in my life right now, I ain't got time for games. I ain't got time for foolishness. I value myself so much. Like I said, even on a friendship level, even if another man want to connect with me and be my friend, be my homeboy, guess what? It ain't gonna be easy getting in my circle because I keep my circle small.
Facts.
Be a love female. I keep my circle small. And to this man, and everybody should be the same way. And to this man proved to me that I could trust this man. Because you got these men, they'll be your friend. What's up, dog? Then as soon as you leave the house, they trying to get your old lady. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's back what we said. You gotta value yourself. You gotta set standards in your life, and no matter what, whoever doing over here, what they doing,
Worry about
say, you know what? I'm doing this way here. You know, yeah. But yeah, you got a point though. You know, the culture that have been created, man, it's sad, but you know, at the same time, we gotta choose what we're going to accept. And I made my mind up. I'm not going to accept what the culture doing. And I'm going to accept what about the race I want to do. You know, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody can do what they want to do. And I'm telling you, I'm being about me, brother. I'm being straightforward. The reason why I don't sleep around because number one, I fear God, and number two, I fear AIDS. You got some stuff out there that is not uncurable. I don't sleep with any and everybody. I'm not proud to say it. They call me what they want to call me. Oh, you a punk. You ain't no real man. Hey, I don't care what nobody say.
No, but
Even if I wasn't a Christian
that's not
man,
being a real man.
I'm not sleeping around. I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm keeping myself pure, regardless. You know what I'm trying to say? Because why? I don't want to get that stuff. I'm telling you now, if people got that stuff, they sick and they ain't even letting you know. Because they bitter, they mad because they got it, and guess what? They gonna give it to anybody who sleep with them.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some people right now. I've heard stories of people sleeping with somebody, and then their family will come. You sleeping with so and so? Yeah, man. You know she had AIDS. They're like, huh? What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this is why. Hey, this is why I have zero tolerance for cheating. As a relationship coach, I teach people that cheating, that cheating, no. All that laying around, sleeping around.
No, you better have
to value yourself as a person. I'm telling you, all that sleeping around.
Gotta talk.
I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. So, hey, anybody who want to sleep around and do what they want to do because the dating coach tells them to do, that's on them. That's on them. But at the end of the day, I can sit here and say, I'm clean. I'm clean. And I'm going to continue to be clean. I'm telling you. I'm clean, bro. I ain't, But yeah, you know, good talk though, man. But yeah, you're right though. Mm-hmm. But but like I was saying, brother, man, you know, as a man, what makes a man, you know, like I said, faithfulness, you know, loyalty, you know, my opinion, being committed to one woman, being faithful to one woman. Let me say this: as being a man and being a physical creature, because we get turned on by what we see. Let's just be real. One of the hardest things for a man to do is to be faithful to one woman. It can be done. It's you know, it can be done. But one of the hardest things for a man to do is to be faithful to one woman. In my opinion, you're not a real man until you can be 100% faithful to one woman.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
So you learn how to control yourself, control your flesh, and like I said earlier, turn these women to a man. Know how to attract the woman down.
Mm-hmm.
You're a weak man, and most majority of men they'll fall every time. Every time, not easy, but it can be done. You right? That's what I'm saying, brother.
That's one good,
That's what I'm
brother.
saying. I'm
Good
just keeping
Terrence
it.
was good,
I'm,
brother.
I'm keeping it real with you.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it real with you. It can be done, but it's hard because women look good to us. Women look good to us, but it can be done. It can be done. It takes a man of integrity. Takes a man got to be submitted to some kind of higher authority, whether he believe in God or Buddha or whoever he believe in. He got to be submitted of some higher authority to be able to be faithful to one woman.
Facts.
Because we are physical creatures. When we see a woman, man, and I'm the same way. I ain't no different than nobody else.
Hmm.
Man, she fine, but guess what?
Yeah,
I gotta keep my
self-control,
mind focused
self-discipline.
because she fine, but that girl could be poison. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You know, like
So
I said,
to me,
the devil brings certain people in your life. You don't know. So
exactly.
you gotta continue to think with your head on your shoulder, not between your legs, and you should be all right. You know,
Stay loyal to what you said long after.
commitment means staying loyal to what you
Brother
said
Terry, you
long
on
after
point,
you
brother.
have
I
left
like
you.
that.
Yeah, facts,
Brother
man.
Terry, you on point. That's what it's all about. That's what make a man a good man. Honesty, integrity, faithfulness, loyalness. You know, taking
I mean,
his responsibility as a man, knowing his role. You know, and knowing that he gonna take lead in every aspect of that relationship. Knowing that he's gonna say, hey, listen, even though and not saying that the woman can't work and the woman got to stay home and do all that, the man work pay all the bill, but at the same time the man let the woman know, baby, I got this, I got this,
yeah, he should
yeah,
be
she's still
offering things
helping
to
him out,
do
but
without her
he
bringing it
know
up.
as a man, I'm gonna take that financial burden upon me to make sure that we what I'm saying, we got a roof over our head. That's what makes a man in my book. That's what I gotta say about that, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
and also, just little things like taking trash out, pumping her gas, making
yeah,
sure her oil is changed. You make it just do the little things,
exactly.
but make a big difference to a lot of women that a lot of men don't really feel like it's needed, or they feel like, oh, she independent, or it's equal rights these days. She can do what a
Yeah,
man do, but I still believe that there's still core values that men need to be doing, regardless of gender.
yeah,
There's certain things instantly you should know I need to do, like taking out the trash and making sure that making sure you open doors for her, making sure you put your
exactly.
coat down, just little things to know that you are a man. It don't matter what century it is, whether it's 1400, 1500, 1600. A man is a man regardless. It don't matter.
Exactly.
It don't matter about the rules. This is who what I am instilled. This is what implanted inside of me. This is what I'm about. This is my imprint. When you come to me, this is what you're getting out of me. This is the experience you're coming out of me. I don't care about what you had before. When you come here, I'll make sure you're served. I'll make sure everything is all right. That's my job as a man
Yeah,
to protect, provide, and
exactly.
and be loyal and stay faithful.
That's what it's all about,
You got
man.
me
Taking
quick.
leadership, taking ownership, taking responsibility. Hey, baby, I got this.
I got this.
And,
Yeah.
I believe there's some good women out there. If you do her like that, she's gonna respond in a positive manner. There are some
That's
good
what I'm
women out
saying.
there, but they just want a man to take the lead. Don't make excuses about, hey, you can do it too now. You take responsibility. And it's easy for a man to say, hey, submit to me and don't do all that. But are you doing what a man's supposed to do for that woman to submit to you?
Yeah, because
A
submission.
woman got to feel comfortable. If you love that, I'm talking about a good woman. I'm talking about a queen. So a lot of men say women ain't married to her, they ain't good women. That's not true. You got a lot of good women out here.
Facts.
You got a lot of good women out here. You got to pick and choose about a woman you want by your standard as a man.
Facts. You can.
If a man keep getting dogged out, you keep selling. But if you get you a good woman, you pick the woman, the right woman. I'm telling you, you treat that woman right. You take the initiative, and you love that woman. Guess what? In return, she gonna respect you. She gonna submit to you. Let that woman know that she can trust she can trust your judgment as a head. They have
You
no problem
know.
with submitting.
Just like the
You know what
old
I'm trying
saying
to say?
is, when a woman is loved correctly, submission is a natural process. And And I do
Yeah,
agree with that. You know, you have to
yeah,
love her. You love her when she's down. Love her when she's up. You know, love her unconditionally. Cover her, protect her,
exactly.
provide for her. Not just financially. Like I said, your role as a man is not just to go out there and work and pay bills. You have to be there for emotional support,
Emotion.
physical support, all aspects. You are this is the duty you have signed up for. My thing is, if you're not going to be able to be with her, be faithful, be loyal, just resign from the position. She don't need you wasting her time. That she don't know that she can back. She don't know how much time she has, and she don't need to be wasted. If you're not going to, you're playing games with her. You're not going to be faithful to her, and you're gonna disrespect her. She doesn't need to be wasted. She doesn't need her time wasted. That's what I feel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. I agree with you 100%. But anyhow, brother, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I enjoy doing this with you, man. We gotta do this more often, though, man.
All
We
right,
gotta do
man.
this more
I
often,
understand.
man.
I know we had a two special today. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They one of my off days, so man, that's what I do, man. Hey, I love getting on social media and just encouraging people, teaching people, building
Yeah.
up people's self-esteem, man. That's what I'm all about, man. But we gonna keep the thing rolling, bro. I'm gonna get back with you though, man. But I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta take care of some business back quick though.
All
But
right, bro. I
I
appreciate
want to
it.
say God bless everybody who tuned in, man. God bless y'all.
Yeah, bless everybody.
All
Bless
right.
everybody. Appreciate everybody watching, tuning in, and make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys share, like the
Yeah,
post,
please,
and
hey, yeah, please
thank
share
you.
this, man. Share
Please
this.
share this. Everybody need to hear this. This is some real stuff.
Yes,
So
sir.
everybody, everybody, peace, peace.